covering news where you live. This is 5 News at 6.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Darren Bobb.
And I'm Alexandra Burnley. A Farmington man is sentenced to 38 years in prison for the death of a man he sold fentanyl to. That sentence came down in federal court today.
5 News reporter Lauren Spencer spoke with a U.S. attorney who hopes this sentence sends a very strong message.
Ethan Driscoll was arrested last spring, charged with distribution of fentanyl that has resulted in a death. Officials say this is the first time someone in western Arkansas has been convicted on these charges. They call fentanyl use a crisis in the state and say this case is an example of the dangers. According to court documents, in February of 2022, Fayetteville Police responded to reports of a dead body in an apartment building. Next to the body, a small amount of a white substance, later confirmed to be fentanyl. The Drug Enforcement Administration determined this victim and his girlfriend bought what they thought was heroin from Driscoll. Law enforcement says they searched Driscoll's residence and found pills containing fentanyl and 240 gross grams of fentanyl powder. The U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Arkansas says fentanyl is so prevalent in the United States, and this is an example of a larger issue at hand.
And this is a tremendous sentence, and we're very proud of the hard work that it represents. But it's also a sentence that is really emblematic or an example of the larger issue that's happening in Western Arkansas and in the United States as a whole. Statistics tell us that the distribution of fentanyl has resulted in overdose deaths over 100,000 per year. And that number of deaths has made the abuse of fentanyl and other opioids like it the #1 cause of death among Americans 18 to 45.
The investigation included a number of local, state, and federal agencies. An accomplice who worked with Driscoll will face 8 years in prison, and one is still waiting further sentencing. Lauren Spencer, 5 News.